Hey, how's my friend? How's it going? How's my computer? Oh, there's my I haven't been reading, I have to confess. My Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth book has been neglected because life has been a little chaotic, but I wouldn't change a thing. I have an exciting event coming up, which is Tony Robbins' UPW. If any of you have ever been to a Tony Robbins event, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to go. He's just an incredible guru and inspiration to so many. So for me, so that's coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And he's got 22,000 people attending virtually so that he's this close in front of us. And these events are 12-hour days minimum. So it's an immersion 4-day thing. So all of these days will be uploaded, but so exciting this week. So it's kind of my vacation week, and I can't wait to share with all of you as what I learn and can transfer. It's like, so day seven, oh my gosh, this is so fun. When all of that is done, Sandy's got a lot of work to do. So just, we left off that, I had to, go home after school when other kids were hanging out at the arcade, and I had to prep dinner and clean and do laundry and stuff. Boo freaking who, Sandy, I know. It looked and felt rough, but my grad write-up in the yearbook was one of pure gratitude for the love and support of my parents. Actually, I'm going to upload that into our group because somebody, Chantel Shabazz, I think, sent me a picture of my grad yearbook write-up and said, seriously, Sandy? And I was like, yep, that was me. So I do have a photo of it, so I will upload that. So today, I believe many of my strengths come from that upbringing. As a mompreneur, I have been able to juggle it all, feeling like Superwoman. Yeah, right. You guys all know better, however. I definitely won't lie. I attended Adult Children of Alcoholics, sponsored Alateen, was in some really life-changing relationships with unavailable men in addiction, or even married, 2 divorces, and finally went through a ton, and I mean decades, of therapy to find my maybe slightly damaged roots so that I could go back, love, feed, and nurture those roots, pull the weeds of negative programming, and recreate myself without the negativity. Today, I deeply know that my mom did the best she could with the cards she was dealt. She certainly had her own set of challenges to overcome or to numb with alcohol, sadly. As a nan to my children, my mom was amazing. She lit up and felt her happiest. She truly treated my kids incredibly well. She always had the domestic love of baking and of making her family happy through our tummies. Not me. I didn't get that strength. I'm a great cook and make the same amazing pastry and apple pies that my mom made. I just cannot justify the hours for the payoff. I love to shock my family occasionally, though, just to prove that I can do it and that I do indeed love them that much. I love, admire, and cherish my mom today. It feels so incredible to forgive her for any shortcomings or hurt she lay upon me. Some of the energy work that I've been blessed to have done with a phenomenal guy named Jared Hewitt. And he is Jared, Jarrad, Hewitt, HEWETT.com. Amazing, you guys. Has been the most life-changing and freeing therapy that I have done. Jared creates what he calls journeys that literally move the mind from the chaos and focus on present-day issues through years and what he calls light years to a place called Conscious Creation University, or CCU. literally the best program I've ever purchased. CCU is literally that, where you go back and kick off all Klingons and learn to fly, creating exactly what it is that you do want in your life and energy field. Phenomenal. Or did I already say that? Look him up at jaredhewitt.com. After high school, I moved to the big windy city of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And oh, what a crazy, beautiful adventure that was. Almost 2 years working 2 and sometimes 3 jobs as a waitress and a bartender. I had no clue what I wanted to do or be when I grew up, but I knew I'd love people. I thought about becoming a counselor or psychologist, but as an empath, feeling and taking on others' emotions and pain, that would have been a really bad choice. And really, there's not a lot of schooling other than practical experience in the service industry for people lovers like me. My first job was at a hotel restaurant where the head waitress was Pauline. We minions called her Sarge. She had been a waitress for 30 years, and wow, could she train a waitress. Waitresses were a dime a dozen back then, so if you didn't toe the line, you were gone. Her philosophy was that a great waitress could turn a bad meal into a great experience. 2 of her rules that I recall were, if a customer has had more than 1 bite without being asked how his or her meal is, epic fail. And if you can lean, you can clean. Years later, when I managed my parents' flower shop and even early in real estate, I would happily help my brother Andy and his wife Frances serve at banquets. They would cater because I honestly love to serve. Today, I still love to serve and to jump in to clear plates at large gatherings. It's in my blood. In some of our darkest, most financially depleted moments, I talked to Doug about taking a job serving. He was not exactly okay with the idea, but I sure was. I can literally see me serving and clearing when I move up and into senior care. I met Mark while I was serving in Saskatoon. He was literally the nicest guy I had ever met. I had dated a lot of jerks, so he was lovely. Oh yeah. I ended up moving to live in Calgary near him, not move in with him, but lived near him, which wasn't a good city for me. Calgary is a great city, but at the time I was 19 and literally had high blood pressure. Time for this small town girl to move home. Back to mile 300 on the Alaska Highway we came. Mark and I got married in the Catholic Church in 1989. I wasn't Catholic, but did attend dozens of Sunday masses with my bestie as teens. I figured I was good to go and was honest when Father Poulet, one of the coolest guys ever, asked us if we agreed to raise our family in the Catholic religion if he agreed to marry us. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, my colorful life. Poor Mark. He's still one of my very dearest friends. He is just an absolute wonderful human. He really is. And I'm really grateful. I just am. So I hope that was of some value in your world. I hope this journey that I get to take you on is fun for you, because it's definitely fun for me. I deeply appreciate that you're hanging out so I can redo some of my story, because it's just my story. So, mwah! Have a magical day. I love you.